El Señor de los Cielos. On July 4, 1997, Amado Carrillo Fuentes, known as El Señor de los Cielos, or Lord of the Skies, for the huge fleet of jets he used to move cocaine, entered a private hospital in Mexico City to change his face, and you'll soon understand why. By then, he was the most powerful drug lord in Mexico, head of the Juarez cartel, and worth an estimated $25 billion, but pressure against him was growing. Both U.S. and Mexican authorities were closing in, and ordinary Mexicans had started protesting the politicians that allowed traffickers like him to operate. Carrillo, while on the run, believed surgery could buy him time. At Santa Monica Hospital, he underwent major plastic surgery on his face, along with liposuction to change his appearance, but the operation didn't go as expected. Whether from a bad reaction to medication or a broken respirator, complications set in, and in the early hours of July 5th, Amado Carrillo Fuentes was dead. The most powerful drug trafficker in Mexico had not died in a gun battle or an ambush, but on an operating table. Rumors spread quickly, with many insisting Carrillo had faked his death to escape justice. The government was forced to publicly display his body to silence the speculation. Months later, the two surgeons who had performed the operation were found murdered. The Juarez cartel fell into chaos almost immediately, and a bloody fight for control of what Carrillo had left behind started. Ramon Arellano Felix. Being one of the leaders of the Tijuana cartel and being known as the cartel's enforcer, Ramon had built a reputation as one of the most ruthless traffickers in Mexico. He personally ordered massacres, including the 1998 slaughter of 19 members of the Castro Ramirez family. Brutal acts like this made him stand out, which is why by the late 1990s, Ramon was high on Mexico's most wanted lists. In 1997, he was added to the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives, charged with importing cocaine and marijuana into the United States. Later, under the Kingpin Act, his U.S. assets were frozen, and American citizens were banned from doing business with him. Still, Ramon continued to operate in Mexico, but on February 10, 2002, while he was driving in Mazatlan, a Mexican police officer, Angel Antonio Arias Torres, pulled him over for a traffic violation. What seemed like a routine stop exploded into violence. Ramon pulled a gun and shot the officer twice in the chest, mortally wounding him. Even as he collapsed, Arias Torres managed to fire back, hitting Ramon in the head and killing him instantly. Both men died in the exchange. Some accounts, however, say that the stop was not an accident. According to these stories, Joaquin Guzman, known as El Chapo, set up the ambush to remove one of his most dangerous rivals. If that's true, he succeeded, since Ramon's death marked the beginning of the end for the Tijuana cartel. Just weeks later, his brother Benjamin was arrested, and within a few years, most of the Arellano Felix brothers were either captured or dead.